I feel like what often gets lost when we talk about the crisis at our southern border are the people that live and work there. And joining us now is one of those people, Texas rancher Stephanie Crisp-Canales and former acting Border Patrol Commissioner and Newsmax contributor Mark Morgan. Good morning to you both. Great to have you on here on Monday morning. Stephanie, I'd like to begin with you. You're a Texas rancher. You've been dealing with this crisis now, this self-inflicted, man-made crisis for more than a year now. What's life been like for you since Joe Biden took office?
Oh, it's been awful, absolutely awful. We feel like we are prisoners on our own property. You know, we can't leave our home, we can't leave our property for fear of the people that are walking through here, trespassing, the vehicles that are crashing into our property. Somebody has to be here at all times.
Mark, good morning to you. Nice to see you. Over the weekend, and this was pretty shocking stuff here, angry Border Patrol agents lashed out at not only Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas, but also Border Patrol Chief Raul Ortiz. Take a listen.
I've been doing this job as long as y'all.
That's the problem.
What's that?
That's the problem, Chief. For evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. That's
I can't hear you.
For evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. That's exactly what's happening here. Good men are doing nothing. You're allowing illegal aliens to be dropped off in communities.
You are doing something.
No, sir, we're not.
You are.
No, sir.
You're rescuing people every day.
Mark, you've been at this a long time. How unusual is something like that? I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Rob, you're right. It's never happened. And Stephanie, look, I hope your viewers right now just listen to what Stephanie said. An American citizen, Rob, said that she feels like a prisoner in her own home. I mean, this is unbelievable. I mean, look, that's why these agents are so frustrated. That's why you're spot on. This has never happened before, where these agents are challenging their chief. They're challenging the Secretary of Homeland Security. We had an agent that turned his back on Secretary Mayorkas. And why are they doing that? They're not asking for more pay. They're not asking for more vacation time. They're asking these men to listen to them. They're beyond frustrated because they know that they dismantled, took away every effective tool and authority they had to protect our country and protect citizens like Stephanie. And these individuals, they also know that Secretary and the Chief are lying to the American people. They're lying to themselves, and they're done. And they're finally standing up. And these agents are heroes, Rob.
Stephanie, I agree with you, Mark. Stephanie, just tell our viewers a little bit about how long you've been at the border and some of the extreme measures that you've had to take to keep your kids safe with everything that's been going on down there, and just basically how unusual this really is.
I've been here my whole life. I was born and raised down here, and this is nothing like we have seen. This started as soon as the Biden administration took over. We've just never seen it this bad before. And I have to tell you that when these bailouts occur on our property, the Border Patrol agents that show up, this is sometime in the middle of the night, wee hours of the morning, and they're exhausted. They are absolutely exhausted. And we are, as landowners down here, we are so appreciative of them and the job that they do, because it is an awful job that they do, and they're putting their life on the line to protect those of us down here. But it's just so frustrating to us as landowners, because the federal government has done absolutely nothing to help us, nothing.
And how are your kids doing? I understand that you've had to take some pretty drastic measures. I'm a parent as well, I can relate, but you've had to take some pretty drastic measures when it comes to making sure your kids stay safe as well.
Oh yes, they're well trained in gun safety, and we had those talks when this all started last year.
Wow.
That they know what to do in the event that somebody breaks into our home or approaches them when they are outside here on our property. It's scary.
How old are your kids?
One is 18 and one is 16.
Well, we certainly hope it doesn't come to that. But my goodness, again, this is an American citizen, Mark, to your point. I want to play you one more soundbite from that exchange we saw over the weekend. Again, these are people that used to work for you, Border Patrol agents, basically berating their superiors. Take a listen.
Why are you guys getting caught up in semantics? Right? There's a mission out there to be had, guys. We can sit here and argue about it till we're blue in the face.
Mark, is it fair for me to say that the Biden administration seems to care more about the border between Ukraine and Russia versus our border with Mexico?
No, Rob, you're spot on. And look, I have to emphasize what you're saying. But this has never happened. And look at the chief. If you listen to him, he was raising his voice. He was getting angry. He was actually approaching the crowd. He was puffing up. He was acting like a bully as a leader. He was talking over them. He wasn't listening to them. He wasn't allowing them to talk. And again, they're not asking for more pay. They're asking this chief, let us do our job to protect this country. Look, they've talked about drugs as you continue to listen to this. And the chief is talking about himself and about how much they have seized. But they're saying, but chief, you know that there are thousands and thousands of drugs were not seized because we're pulled off the line to process the illegal aliens that were released in the communities. I mean, they know they're asking to be able to do their job, to uphold the Constitution, to protect this nation. And what does this chief and secretary do? They're more concerned about protecting their ideology and their job than listening to the agents and doing what they need to do. I tell you what, the secretary and this chief, they need to go, Rob.
Stephanie, go ahead and jump in. It seems like you had something to say there as well.
No, I totally agree. They do need to go.
Stephanie, would you say, I mean, you've been there your entire life. Your family's been there. You've got roots on our southern border. You're one of these American families that has spent your whole life along the southern border, living happily, peacefully, raising families the way it should be, the way it's been for generations. Has there been an instance, or has there been an exchange or a situation that you've been involved in where you said, wait a second? Now, we've seen surges, we've seen people cross illegally, but we've never seen this.
Just the numbers. Every other day we have people coming through our property, a bailout. In these vehicles, they destroy our fences, they destroy our property, our livestock, and then they run. I mean, we go outside and we can see them running across our backyard. It's scary.
That is scary because you don't know who these people are. They're strangers, and they're running through your property. Mark, final thought. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, real quick. They're beyond strangers. Look, Rob, we know 600,000 gotaways in the past 12 months. So it's not just the drugs coming across that killed 100,000 Americans in this country. But look, we know there are gang members, there are rapists, there are murderers, there are pedophiles, aggravated felons that are illegally in our border and get away and going through property like Stephanie. That's happening every single day. That's fact. That's true. Secretary in Chief has turned their back on the agents and the American people.
Yeah, at least 14 terrorists crossing illegally in 2021 alone. Pretty shocking numbers. And again, to your point, Mark, those are the ones that we know about. Stephanie, thank you so much for coming on. Come back and see us again. We appreciate you getting up early and sharing your story. So important that people hear what you have to say. So thank you. Mark Morgan, we'll see you again real soon. Thank you, as always.